New ChatGPT 5.1 is insane. ChatGPT just got a massive upgrade and nobody's talking about it. GPT 5.1 just dropped and it's changing everything. It's faster, smarter, and actually sounds human now. I'm going to show you exactly what's new and how to use it. This is the update everyone's been waiting for. So, OpenAI just dropped GPT 5.1 and it's absolutely insane. This isn't just another small update. This is a complete game changer for how you use ChatGPT. And most people have no idea this even happened. Here's what you need to know. GPT 5.1 is not GPT 6. It's an upgrade to GPT 5. But don't let that fool you. This upgrade is massive. It's like getting a brand new car. When you thought you were just getting an oil change, OpenAI released two versions, GPT 5.1 Instant and GPT 5.1 Thinking. And both of them are better than anything we've had before. Let me break this down for you. For GPT 5.1 Instant is built for speed. It's faster than the old models. It talks more naturally. It sounds warmer, more human, less like a robot wrote your content. This is the one most people will use every day for emails, for content, for quick answers. It's just better at everything. Then there's GPT 5.1 Thinking. This one's different. This one actually thinks before it answers. It takes more time on hard questions. It figures out when it needs to go deeper. When you ask it something complex, it doesn't just spit out the first answer. It actually reasons through the problem. That's huge. Here's why this matters. The old ChatGPT would sometimes miss the point. You'd ask it to do something specific and it would go off track. You'd ask for a certain format and it would ignore you. Not anymore. GPT 5.1 follows instructions way better. It sticks to what you ask for. It gives you exactly what you need. And there's something else, something that changes everything for content creators and agencies. Tone control. You can now pick how ChatGPT talks to you: friendly, professional, candid, quirky, efficient, nerdy, even cynical. This is massive for branding, massive for marketing, massive for anyone creating content. Think about it. Before, everyone's AI content sounded the same: boring, robotic, corporate. Now you can make it sound like you, or like your brand, or however you want it to sound. That's a game changer. But here's where it gets really interesting. Adaptive reasoning. The AI now decides when to think harder. When you ask an easy question, it answers fast. When you ask something complex, it slows down and thinks it through. It's like having an assistant who knows when to just do the task and when to really focus. This is not like the old models where it gave you the same level of effort no matter what. This is smarter, more efficient, more like how a human would actually work. If you want to learn how to actually scale your business with AI, you need to join my AI Profit Boardroom. This is where I share my real strategies for using AI to get more customers and save hundreds of hours with automation. We've got case studies, workflows, tools, everything you need. The link is in the description. Go check it out right now because this is where the real value is. Now let me tell you who gets this first. ChatGPT Plus users, ChatGPT Pro users, and business users. Free users will get it later. If you're serious about AI, you need to upgrade. This is too big to miss. And here's something most people don't know. The old GPT-5 models are still there. You can still use them during the transition. But why would you? GPT 5.1 is just better in every way. OpenAI also released something called a system card addendum. Sounds boring, but it's actually important. They added safety features. Better handling of mental health questions. Less chance of the AI creating emotional dependency. Less misinformation. They're making it safer and more responsible. But let's get to the real stuff. What can you actually do with this? First, content creation just got way easier. The new tone controls mean you can create content that actually sounds like your brand, not generic AI slop reel, engaging content that people want to read. Second, complex problem solving is now possible. GPT 5.1 thinking can handle tough questions, strategy, planning, analysis, things that used to require hours of human work. Now you can get high quality answers in minutes. Third, customer service and communication. The warmer, more human tone means you can use this for customer emails, support messages, outreach, and it won't sound like a robot. Fourth, agency work. If you run an agency or work with clients, this is huge. You can now customize the AI's personality for each client, each brand, each project. That's a competitive advantage. Let me give you some real examples. Say you're writing sales copy. Before, you'd fight with ChatGPT to make it sound persuasive and human. Now you can set it to candid or quirky, and it actually writes like a human would. It's not perfect, but it's way better. Or say you're solving a complex business problem. Should you launch a new product? What's your pricing strategy? How do you enter a new market? GPT 5.1 thinking can actually work through these problems with you. It thinks, it reasons, it gives you real insights Or maybe you're doing customer support. You need to sound friendly and helpful, but also professional. Set GPT 5.1 to friendly mode and it nails the tone every time. This is the kind of stuff that saves hours of work every single day. Now, here's what I'm most excited about. The instruction following. This was always the biggest pain point with AI. You give it clear instructions and it would just ignore half of them. You'd ask for a specific format and it would do whatever it wanted. That's basically fixed now. GPT 5.1 actually listens. You tell it to write in bullet points, it writes in bullet points. You tell it to avoid certain words, it avoids them. You tell it to match a specific style, it matches it. This is what we've been waiting for, and the speed improvements are real. GPT 5.1 Instant lives up to its name. Responses come back faster. You spend less time waiting, more time getting work done. But here's the thing nobody's talking about. Context memory is better. The AI remembers more of your conversation. It understands what you talked about earlier. It connects the dots. This makes longer conversations way more useful. You're not constantly repeating yourself. Now, let me address something. Is this GPT-6? No. Is it a whole new generation? No. But does it feel like one? Yes. The improvements are that significant. This is what GPT-5 should have been from the start. Some people were disappointed with GPT-5 when it first came out. It was good, but it wasn't revolutionary. It had issues with tone, issues with following instructions, issues with consistency. GPT 5.1 fixes most of that. This feels like the mature, polished version. And OpenAI knows it. They're positioning this as a response to user feedback. They listened, they improved, they shipped it fast. That's how you know they're taking this seriously. So what should you do right now? If you have ChatGPT Plus or Pro, go try it, test the new models, play with the tone settings, give it complex problems, see how much better it is. If you're on the free plan, consider upgrading. This is a big enough improvement that it's worth paying for, especially if you use AI for work. The time you save will pay for itself in days, and here's something you should absolutely do. Go to your settings, find the personalization options, try the different tone presets, see which one works best for your needs. Don't just stick with the default, customize it. For content creators, try quirky or candid. For business professionals, try professional or efficient. For technical work, try nerdy. For creative projects, try friendly. Test them all. Find what works. And when you're working on complex problems, specifically choose GPT 5.1 thinking. Don't just use the default. The thinking model is built for hard questions. Use it for strategy, planning, analysis, anything that requires real reasoning. Here's what I predict. Within a month, everyone will be using GPT 5.1. Within 3 months, the old models will feel ancient. This is one of those updates that changes how we work, how we create, how we solve problems. And this is just the beginning. If GPT 5.1 is this good, imagine what's coming next. Imagine GPT 6. Imagine where AI will be in a year. We're living through the biggest technological shift since the internet, and it's happening fast. But here's the real opportunity. Most people won't take action. They'll watch this video and do nothing. They'll keep using AI the same old way. They'll miss the advantage. Don't be that person. Go test GPT 5.1 right now. Learn how to use the new features. Figure out how to apply this to your business, your content, your work. The people who move fast on this stuff are the ones who win. Now, let me tell you about some specific use cases that are blowing my mind. Marketing agencies can now create custom AI assistants for each client with the exact tone and style that client needs. You're not just selling services anymore. You're selling AI-powered solutions that are customized for each brand. SEO agencies can use GPT 5.1 thinking for keyword research, content strategy, competitive analysis. The reasoning capabilities mean you get insights, not just data. You can ask it to analyze a competitor's content strategy, and it'll actually think through what they're doing and why. Freelancers can speed up their workflow by 10 times, writing, editing, research, planning, all faster, all better, all with a tone that matches your personal brand. E-commerce businesses can use this for product descriptions, email campaigns, customer support, all with a consistent brand voice, all automated, all high quality. Course creators and educators can use this for lesson planning, quiz creation, student feedback. The adaptive reasoning means it can handle complex educational questions with nuance. And for solopreneurs, this is like hiring a team, writing team, research team, strategy team, all in one at a fraction of the cost. Here's what most people miss. AI isn't about replacing humans. It's about amplifying what humans can do. It's about removing the boring, repetitive stuff so you can focus on the high value work, the creative work, the strategic work, the work that actually moves the needle. The GPT 5.1 gets us closer to that vision. It's smart enough to handle complex tasks fast enough to not slow you down, flexible enough to match your style. This is what we've been waiting for. And the timing is perfect. We're heading into a period where AI adoption is accelerating. Businesses that don't use AI will fall behind. Businesses that do use AI will dominate. It's that simple. But here's the catch: just having access to AI isn't enough. You need to know how to use it. You need systems, you need workflows, you need strategies. That's what separates the people who get results from the people who just play around with ChatGPT. That's why I created the AI Money Lab. This is my free community where I teach you exactly how to make money with AI. You get over 50 free AI tools. You get 200 plus ChatGPT prompts. You get workflows, case studies, blueprints, everything you need to actually generate leads and revenue with AI inside. You'll learn how to make money with AI agents. You'll get access to over 1,000 free workflows. You'll get a full blueprint to generate thousands of leads for free. Using AI Plus, you get a free AI course and a community of people who are actually doing this stuff. This isn't theory. This is real proven strategies that are working right now, and it's completely free. The link is in the description. Join right now because this is where you'll learn to actually use GPT 5.1 to make money, not just play with it. Look, AI is moving fast. GPT 5.1 is huge, but it's not the end. There's more coming, more updates, more capabilities, more opportunities. The question is, are you going to keep up or are you going to fall behind? The people who win are the ones who move fast, who test new tools, who build systems, who take action, not the ones who just watch videos and think about it. So here's what you do next. 1, go test GPT 5.1 if you have access. 2, customize the tone settings for your needs. 3, start using it for real work, not just playing around. 4, join the AI Money Lab to learn the real strategies. 5, join the AI Profit Boardroom if you're serious about scaling. This is the biggest AI update in months. Don't sleep on it. The opportunity is right now. The time to act is right now, not tomorrow, not next week, right now. ChatGPT 5.1 is here and it's changing everything. The question is, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to be the person who watches from the sidelines, or are you going to be the person who takes advantage of this and builds something real? I know what I'm doing. I'm using this every single day for my agency, for my content, for my business, and it's making a massive difference. You should do the same. Comment below and let me know what you think about GPT 5.1. Are you excited? Are you going to upgrade? What are you going to use it for? Julian reads every single comment, so make sure you drop your thoughts below. And if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. We're covering every major AI update as it happens. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Trust me, GPT 5.1 is just the beginning. All right, that's it for today.